Well, what's up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy headquarters, and America's team? It's your boy G, the number one Cowboy fan, Hampton, coming at you live, direct, and correct with some Mo news. That's right, I said Mo news, M-O news that you can use. And welcome to the Cowboy Huddle, where we come together and we talk Cowboy talk. And right now, we just like to say thanks to all the subscribers and all those basically that has something to do with this channel. So, as we always say, and like we always have to do at the beginning of every show, we have to thank our subscribers. So, can we give it up? Because without you, it is totally impossible. So, we give thanks. So, anyway, here we are, guys. We get ready for the Houston Texans. And I said this once before, man. I said, for whatever reason, when you go to Houston and go to a Houston Texan tailgate, they're not big fans of Dallas Cowboys. And yeah, I've witnessed that. And they let you know. But then again, when you're America's team, I mean, we get that kind of kickback all the time. So, but yeah, we're getting ready to play on Sunday. We're playing the Houston Texans at high noon. The Battle of I-45. If you're not familiar with I-45, it's a highway that starts up in the DFW area and heads straight south right into the Houston area to the NRC Energy Stadium. I believe that's the name of it. So we are preparing to play our Houston Texans. And right now, man, you know what? They got a 17 point edge. That's what they're favorite. We're favored by 17 points. But Mike McCarthy says, hey, let's not get caught up on the hype on the point spread and things like that. We got a job to do, which I totally agree. But to start this thing off, man, we need to get right into what's really going on. So it seems that it's possible that James Washington is set to make his Dallas Cowboy debut. James Washington. Now, guys, I was one that I was in my emotions. I was been on this emotional roller coaster ride with James Washington due to the fact that knowing that he came from the Pittsburgh Steelers, and y'all know how I feel about our Pittsburgh Steelers. But I have to say that after doing some research, and I wouldn't look at his highlights, but I looked at his highlights from Oklahoma State. So come to find out, man, just to watch his highlight, this kid, this young man, he was a beast at Oklahoma State. I mean, this guy had speed. I mean, this guy could catch. He run past the defenders, and it's all you can ask for. And sure enough, went to the training camp, and sure enough, he breaks his foot. Yeah. After all this hoorah and encouragement and lifting him up and like I'm a James Washington fan and things like that, he breaks his foot. So, but it looks like he's set to make his debut on Sunday as possible. So, we do have a receiver that's going to make his debut, but it will not be OBJ. It will be our very own James Washington. Hopefully things works out for him. Um, and we see something good happen with James Washington. Says Prescott sounded excited about the prospect of finally playing with Washington. He said over the past couple of weeks, seeing him out there and being able to feel comfortable within himself, his time, and I'm confident in him. I'm sure it'll be sooner than later, Prescott said of Washington debut. So also, Lamb was optimistic about it. He said, I've been playing against him since college, Lamb said. To see him out here running around in practice, very explosive. He's your deep threat guy. So just be careful, is all I'm going to say. And I'm telling you, he's a deep threat guy. He will get past you. So this is something, we need to see. Hopefully he gets the playing time. And, I think this is a lot cheaper on us as far as the budget, not have to go out there and use this money on an expensive receiver. And again, you know how I feel about this receiver situation. I don't even want to talk about it because we had a receiver and we let him go. But it is what it is. But with that being said, on to other news. We have uh, it's been told that Kelvin Joseph will seem likely to get the start. You know, Dallas Cowboys questionably kept trouble cornerback Kelvin Joseph after his incident, his run-in in Dallas. So Kevin has a chance to prove himself. Um, you know, after we found out that Anthony Brown did tear his Achilles, um, and he's going to be out. So next man up. And basically, what Jerry said is he's going to have to grow up. He's going to have to grow up. He's going to become a man. That was the words from Jerry Jones. It's time for him to show up and show out, or pack your bags. So, yeah. So we're going to probably have Kevin Joseph, Boss Man Fat. You know, like I said, the jury's still out on Boss Man Fat, um, which is Kelvin Joseph, due to the fact I just really feel that his technique is not the best. He does not have the best, and he's not a very big cornerback. Against who was that we just played? Who was that? Against the Colts. Won that one touchdown in the end zone. His technique was terrible. As far as his positioning, let me say his positioning was not the best. So again, this is his debut also to start at cornerback this Sunday. So this is something that we need to, you know, keep an eye on and see how he does. I definitely will be watching him and see what takes place and how he does against this Houston team. But which that also means that more than likely they're going to probably pick on Kelvin Joseph a few times just to see if he's uh, able to hold down that cornerback position. So that's going to be something to see. And you know, here it is. Here's your test, son. So we'll see. But also, I don't know if you guys heard this, man. So it's been told that Cowboys plan a 295 million dollar AT&T stadium renovation. Have y'all heard about that? Hmm. Well, that's what Jerry Jones said. You know, they got that new stadium out there in Las Vegas. You know, and then you got the SoFi Stadium. We all know Jerry Jones is he's a very competitive man, and he don't like to be outdone. But yeah, it is told that this thing could tag about 295 million for renovation. You know, which was reported that Jerry actually bought the team for 1.3 billion dollars. So, what does that include? We don't know. But he got to add some incentives and some additions to the stadium. I have no idea where he's going to put it. It doesn't seem like there's much room to do anything else uh, to the stadium. But maybe you're gonna add a third floor on it or something. You're gonna probably add another top on top of the top. Who knows? But I'm sure Jerry Jones is gonna come up with some. I just don't know how he's gonna do it and where he's gonna put it, or he's gonna do something on the inside. I have no idea. But that is what's been reported that he plans on doing a $295 million stadium renovation. And as how it's going to be paid, that has yet to be seen. And we'll find out, I guess, a little later in the season. But right now, it just seems to me that these players of the Cowboys, they are really focused. The question been asked about OBJ and things like that. DeMarcus Lawrence said, hey, if he could come in and help us, cool. If he can't, he said, let's not do this circus thing and let's keep it moving. Same thing with Dak. Dak said the same thing. Hey, if he can come in and help us, cool and everything. But if not, we're focused on trying to get the Super Bowl. So these guys are actually talking Super Bowl now. So evidently these guys see, well, they've been listening to the Cowboy Huddle because this is what we've been talking about. We've been saying that this door is wide open for our Dallas Cowboys for them to go ahead and make this run because we don't know uh, when the opportunity may present itself again, knowing that the Rams are not up to par. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not up to par. 49ers are on their third string quarterback. So, I think they smell what's cooking as much as we smell what's cooking. So I'm sure, Dak probably been watching our show and pretty much probably taking tips from what we've been saying. So we got to make sure that we're professional. We put out some good information and good tips that they may be able to use because that's what we do. Because you're dealing with G, the number one Cowboy fan, Hampton. So anyway, so it's good to know that these guys are really focused. And also, we also have another returning player that's going to be added to the roster as well. Tyron Smith is on his way back. Not sure if he'll be back this Sunday, but yeah, he's making strides to get back in this lineup. So it's going to be great to see him back. Perfect time. It just seems like everybody's gelling. This run game is working. The passing game is working. The defense is working. So, it's that seems like a perfect ingredient for a Super Bowl. So, yeah, I'm saying it. I'm talking on it. I'm speaking on it. And sometimes you have to claim it. You got to name it and claim it. So I'm naming and claiming it. So this could be the time. This could be it. This could be our time to where we might witness another Super Bowl. So hey, why not? So let's all jump on board and let's get ready to rumble in the jungle because it's our Cowboys that's sitting at 9-3, hoping to improve to 10-3. Is it possible? Anything's possible with some great coaching and some good execution and some hell of a defense. So I'm ready, willing, and able to support my Cowboys. So you guys make sure you do me a favor. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you comment and share the video. We're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. So I know we can do it. So share this video. Encourage someone else to be a part of this Cowboy Huddle. All right? So I'm not going to take any more of your time. I just want to stop through here and sit down with you and kind of chop it up with you about Dallas Cowboys and what's going on. So, but with that being said, like I always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen. Dallas Cowboys.